Proprietary patented race technology. Proudly made in the USA. Unparalleled customer service and support. The choice of champions. King Shocks, the leader in off-road shock technology.
Call it chemistry, a connection, or something in our genetic code. What we build is who we are. We don't stop at good enough, but we don't quit when the going gets tough. We're not afraid to get dirty, get lost, or turn a wrench. We go until there's nothing left. It's in our DNA.
At Baja Designs, we have lights for all on- and off-road enthusiasts. For 30 years, we have been lighting up the night. We are Baja Designs, the scientists of lighting.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are here once again for your coverage of the Score Baja 500 2022 edition. All this coverage today is brought to you guys by KMC Wheels and presented by F&L Race Fuel. Thanks to all of our other sponsors, too. 4 Wheel Parts, BFG, Alexander Ford, Vimetal Trailers, Polaris, King, Unlimited RV, and Baja Designs. And Alfred Distribution, going to get us some Ultras later. We got some more updates for you guys. The big news is Bryce Menzies in the number 7 is out. They are out with a blown motor. We have confirmed that with the team, so they are out of the race. So big bummer for Bryce Menzies. He has a blown engine at right around mile 85, and they are going to be out of the race. So that's a bummer for the number 7 and all the number 7 fans out there. Other than that, we did have some good news on the concrete entry. So the number 70 had been stopped for a while, but check it out. They are moving again. They got going again. So they have passed the road crossing. They are right here. So the number 70, Kevin Thompson and Harley Lettner, appear to be back in the race. They were down for a long time earlier. They were able to fix whatever it was. I haven't heard what it was. Maybe one of you guys out there knows what it was. Does anybody know what happened to the 70 earlier? Let us know if you guys are watching and you know. Let us know. Impudia, we don't know what's going on with Impudia because his tracker on the number 10 is not worked for a while. We believe he's still in the race. We haven't heard otherwise, just his tracker isn't working, so we don't know exactly where he is. But it was working. He was moving the last update that it sent over about an hour ago. So chances are he's still moving, unless he's had an issue since then, and we wouldn't know that. Once again, maybe somebody out there knows. If you guys have seen Impudia lately in the number 10, let us know, and we will update you guys. Kyle Jurgensen, somebody's looking for. Well, he's right here, currently in about 5th place. So here's a look at the leaders right now. We have Luke McMillan in the 83. He is going to be in first right now, first on the road. Now, he does have a pretty big gap because check this out. Rob Mack is back here, but then Mike Walser is right here also. And actually, Mike Walser just got passed. Mike Walser just got passed by Rob Mack because you can see that the 1 is now in front of the 89, and they both just updated. It says 0 minutes ago. So the 89 must have had a problem, maybe a flat tire. This is a super rocky section right here. I personally pre-ran this section, and from 100 all the way down to about 115 is rocks everywhere. There is a ton of rocks. So I would guarantee you that the 89 had a flat. I'm going to say it right now. I guarantee that's what happened. So it looks like the 1, Rob McCachran, is now going to be second on the road, followed by the 89, Mike Walser. They are moving again. And that is Mike Walser driving right now, too. So Mike Walser is driving to mile 200, and then Jack's Redline is going to get in and take it to the finish from mile 200. Then right behind them, fourth on the road now, is going to be Andy McMillan driving the number 38 Eric Husted entry. If you guys didn't see earlier, there is no number 31 this race. Andy took the number 38 Eric Husted spot for Eric. He's not able to make it to the race. The way that works is you're allowed 1 race per year, not including the 1,000. If you can't make it to the race, you can have somebody sub for you. However, the entry stays as the old driver, and the number. So this is actually the 38 of Eric Husted. So if Andy wins today, it will go down in the books as the 38 Eric Husted won. So you got to give a little bit to be able to take that spot too. You can't just use, I know the tracker right here says Andy McMillan, and we all know that's Andy McMillan racing in his truck. However, the official entry and points goes to Eric Husted in the 38. So that's what's going on with the 38, and that's why you don't see a 31. Let's see, broken steering was Concrete's problem. Perfect, thank you, Christy. So there's an update on the number 70 for you guys. It was a had broken steering. They got it fixed, obviously, and they're going again. So good news for all the Concrete fans out there. Tim Herbst, Kyle Jurgensen, Mikey Lawrence, Sam Baldy, they're all battling out after that first little lead pack. But look at this gap that Luke is putting on these guys. I mean, and his tracker hasn't even updated for 2 minutes. And look, he was doing 120 miles an hour last time it did update. This section is fast. Once you get by 115, you get back in the desert, and this whole section all the way over to 160, this is all super fast. It's like sand wash. You're going to see some top speeds through here. There's a lot of fast stuff. So Luke McMillan putting a big gap on everybody else. Like we said, Rob Mack in second. So big gap there for Luke. Let's see what the other some other classes are doing. The Trophy Truck Legends class, it looks like we have the 21L, hasn't updated in 5 minutes, and then the 37L that just updated. So the 21L, Gustavo Vidosla Sr. and Ricky Johnson driving with him, is going to be first in the Legends. And then we have the 37L is going to be second in Legends. Looks like the 85L, Clay Lawrence, is going to be third in Legends. Once again, this is on the tracker. If someone's tracker is not working, we're not going to know that. So it just depends on whose tracker is working. We got Larry Rossler, Justin Lofton, Dan McMillan, Dan Myers, JP Gomez, a big bunch of them back here. Let's see if we can find the 1 cars. There they are. So remember last update, we had 3 1 cars pretty close together. It looks like the 138, Kyle Quinn, hasn't updated for 4 minutes. So once it updates, he's going to be right back up here with them. So it looks like the 153 or possibly the 138. And then the 162. Those are all going to be your top cars there. And then look who we have here, Christopher Polvardi. No surprise, he is already catching the 1 cars in his spec trophy truck. And he is almost catching some of the trophy trucks. Actually, he has passed some of them. He's passed Jim Anderson, and Jose Mendez is broken. Bryce Menzies out with a blown motor. If you're just joining us, Menzies has a blown engine right there, so he's out. Gary Magnus coming along. There's Kevin Thompson. They fixed their steering. Damon Jeffries right behind him. So getting kind of crowded right here. Look at this spec truck group. This is stacked up. This is racing right here. Look at, you have between mile 83 and mile 81. So within 2 miles, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 14 spec trucks within 2 miles of each other right there. That is crazy racing going on right here in this spec truck group. And then you have Christopher Polvardi, who's just pulling away. I mean, look how far up he is. He's way up here already. He's at mile 93. And the next closest guy is back here, Dan Fresh, right? Yeah, nobody here. Oh, right here. So the next closest guy is Pierce Herbst. He's got a big gap back to Dan Fresh in the 93. And then you get the whole group of a whole bunch of them here. You get about 15 to 17 more right there. So that is pretty crazy. Let's see, what else you guys saying? Class 1 update. Just did it for you. So there you go. What's clues going on? Class 10 points champion. 10N? I don't know what you mean by that. 10N. The class 10 we have, let's see. Let's just turn on class 10. It was Chase Warren earlier. Is he not in the lead anymore? Let's go look. All right. So maybe that's what you're referring to. Yeah, the 1088 is back here. So, okay, Chase Warren obviously had some problems. He was down for a long time. He was in the lead earlier, and he's way back now, but he is moving again. So he had he had some issue earlier that he was able to fix, but it looks like he's going again. We have the 1087 is going to be in front. The 1009 is next. Then the 1064. So that is your 3 lead Class 10 cars right there. And then we have 1001, 1049, 1006, Stan Potter, and then a whole group of them all right here. And you said last year's is stopped. Yeah, I don't even know. Oh, back here. Ben Hagel. Okay, so yeah, we did get a report from BFG Pitt and Cody Stewart that Ben Hagel is out of the race. So the Class 10 champion from last year is out of the race. We did not hear why. Let me see. Yeah, just told that they were out. They didn't say why he was out, but we did get confirmation they're out of the race. So mile 14, not a very good race for them. Only 14 miles. That's a major bummer. Let's go look at the lead bikes since we have them on the screen. They're actually, look, they're almost back into, well, they are back into Valley T. So this is Valley T right here, and then you have the Goat Trail right here. So they are past the Goat Trail just a little bit. And the 10X is still in the lead. The 3X just went up the Goat Trail a bit ago. The 19X is about to go up the Goat Trail. They must be pitting because they're stopped right there. Oh, that's the night. They've been there all day. That's the one that was there earlier. So that one's not. Don't consider that one in the race. They've been there all day. 3X is there. 4X is here, and then here's your first quad right here, coming back into Valley T, just south of town. That would be. So the first quad is at mile 302, and the first bike is at mile 340. So they have about another 120 miles to go until the first bike is finished. So that will be probably about 2 hours or so until they're finished. This half of the course is a little bit faster than the first part of the course. Where's Ampudia? We don't know where Ampudia is. His tracker's not working. For those of you guys looking for the 10, his tracker hasn't worked pretty much all day. So we don't know where Ampudia is. Let's see, what else are you guys saying? What is the engine builder for the 7 truck? Yeah, that is Dugan's. Dugan's does all of the Menzies stuff. Class 11. Yeah, let's go look at Class 11. Class 11 is, let's see, Class 11. Let's load them up here. All right. We did have one of them through mile 20 a little bit ago. We got a video I was about to post. It was the 1100. So Alex Gonzalez right here. He is first on the road. They're at mile 30 now. We have the 1188 is going to be second. And then the 1111, 1156, 1145, and the 1106. So we have, is that everybody? Let's see. Yeah, that's everybody. Okay, they're all moving still, so that's good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Class 11 cars to keep an eye on today, and we'll keep an eye on them. We always like keeping an eye on them. Also, the Team No Zombie, the G-Wagon was moving. We saw them a bit ago. I think that's going to be stock full. So let's see, 81. Yeah, there it is. They're the only one in class. So this is the G-Wagon. If you guys are looking for them, stock full class, 8103, the G-Wagon. They are currently at mile 27.8, and you can see they have the right around where the Class 11 cars are. Class 11 cars have actually passed them, and they're in front of them now. Class 11 started behind them, I believe, so they made up some time on them, and they've passed them. Quite a few cars back here. You got the BC Challenge cars and all those cars back there also. So that's that. Comments on the live feed said Ampudia was out of the truck. Okay, that's interesting. I haven't heard that one yet. He could be. We haven't confirmed that, but if you heard that, that could be very, very true. Let's see the UTVs. Let's check on them. Okay, the Pro Open. This is going to be the UTVs that are farthest along. This includes the new Razor Pro R, which is Wayne Matlock and Kristen Matlock, who pretty much are going to be in the lead all day, I would suspect, until they have problems. Let's see. Kristen Matlock looks like she's had some problems. And then Wayne Matlock, we just posted a video a little bit ago. He's in front, so it looks like he's still in front. We have Mike Pratt in second. Craig Scanlon in third. That's his new car there, I believe. And then Mike Caffro in fourth, and then Kristen Matlock back in fifth. So then we have the 1860. Looks like they're broken a little ways back. So that is the first UTVs on the course. Then the big UTV class is the forced induction turbo class. They're going to be right here. We zoom in on them. We have Justin Lambert in first, and then we have Wes Miller, looks like either in second or third, and then we have Edgar Leon in second or third, just depending on when their thing updates. Then we have the 2910, Rodrigo Ampudia. Okay, so I actually talked to Rodrigo. He sent me a message at the start. He said his Parker pumper died in addition to his Stella. He was able to fix his Stella. They got him a new one, so you can see it is working. But his Parker pumper is dead. So Rodrigo has no Parker pumper, no fresh air all day today. So that's going to be a long day in the 2910 without any fresh air. Then we have a whole bunch more all stacked up here. So we'll keep an eye on them more throughout the day as they get more into the race. Let's go over and check on, this is Brandon Walsh's feed live with his Starlink. It's still working, so check this out. It's pretty cool, actually. This is live in car in Brandon Walsh, number 706. It buffers a little bit here and there, but he literally just has his Starlink sitting flat in his roof, and it works for the most part. Every once in a while, it buffers like this, but just to have this working is pretty cool. And then we also have the Score Live feed, which is where you go in between my updates. They are showing the Brandon Walsh feed right now. But Score has multiple drones all over the course. So go over to the Score website when I'm done here and watch their update. You can see a UTV coming here. It's also using Starlink, so it's a little bit hit or miss. That was one of the Honda UTVs right there, one of the Jeff Proctor crew. It looked like that was probably the stock class one. So cool coverage going on today for you guys. Now, I do have someone at BFG Pit 1. We have Cody at BFG Pit 1. However, I don't think there's any cars there yet. No. All right, so Cody is at BFG Pit 1. I'm going to have him, he might go live for you guys. He's at mile 145, so he's right around here. However, Luke is coming to him, so we could stay live. Let me see if we can get Cody to come on in like 10 minutes or maybe 5 minutes. Let's see. We're going to try and get you guys some live action. I could check on a couple other classes for a minute while we get Cody on the line here. Let's see. We'll bring him on and then check it out. Let's see. Let's start. Let's see. Hey Fish, what is the intel on Greg Adler's helmet pumper system? Off the start, it looked like his pumper hose was partially filled with water. I don't know on that one. Maybe that's a good one. I will have to find out. I know some people have been messing around with trying to cool down the air that's coming into your system. So maybe he's using water cycled through it to try to keep the air cooler, or maybe that's his drinking water too. I know they have the Fluid Logic system is a drinking water that's kind of all in the one system there. So that might be what he's using. I'm not sure on that one, but we can find out after the race for you guys, or maybe one of you guys know. Where is Justin Lofton? He is right in here somewhere. Let me turn on. He's right here. Okay, Justin Lofton is at mile 101. This is the gnarliest part of the course, besides around the Simpson area. This section right here in this mountains, you can't really tell from this, but it's so tight and technical. I mean, look at the turns. There's 3-point turns in here in a trophy truck for sure. And there's rocks everywhere. Lots of rocks and just all kinds of gnarly stuff. So this is definitely a technical section. Looks like Luke and them made it through there without any issues, so that's good. Let's bring Cody on now. Let me try and get him on because he's at BFG Pit 1, which is going to be right here. Luke's going to be coming by him any second. All right, we're going to try and bring Cody Stewart in live from BFG Pit 1. I'm going to get him on the line here. He is also using he's actually using my Starlink. My Starlink I sent out with BFG to Pit 1 so they can specifically have service. Okay, here he comes. Let's see. Cody is joining. All right, hold on. Cody, can you hear us? Let's see. He didn't. Where's his audio at? Let's try this again. Trying to get his audio going. Cody, can you? Let's see. I think your audio is not on. Can you turn your audio on? Can you hear me, Cody? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay. I can't hear you. I'm not sure why. It says guest has muted themselves. Maybe hit the, is there a mute button on there somewhere? Nope, nothing. Maybe maybe try and leave and come back one more time. We'll try and get his audio fixed here. Hang on. Try and come back in a second, Cody. All right, we're working on it. We're working on getting his audio for you guys. He is going to be right around here, 145. So we're going to try and get him. Let's see if he joins again. Okay, here he comes. Let's see. There we go. All right, we got you this time.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear me?
Right on.
All right. So where are you at, Cody? Tell us what's going on.
Thank you. Well, we're sitting here at BFG Pit 1, race mile 145, using the Fishgistics Starlink. Thank you, Fish. And we're just waiting for the first trucks to come through. It's about 98 degrees out right now, a little dusty, but let's see here. Oh, we might have the first trucks coming in here.
Should be Luke.
It's hard to hear you though, Fish, so
all good.
I'll walk out here and check out the first trucks.
Should be Luke McMillan should be first.
Yep, Luke should be first. I got the helicopter coming here. There you go. Comes Luke.
There we go. Helicopter.
There we go. Coming by us right now.
There you go, guys. First car on the road. That is Luke McMillan at mile, what is that, 145?
Luke, first truck through. Looks like a pretty big gap to the next truck, so we'll hang out here for a few. I'm usually in the co-rider seat with Cameron, but we decided not to race this race, so I just came down to work with BFG a little bit, my regular job, and bring you guys some action here from the BFG Pit 1 at race mile 145 on Laguna Saldana.
Awesome.
Here you are. We'll hang out. Big dust cloud.
It looks like Rob McCackern should be second, but he is a little ways back still. Rob's
a little windy too. Kind of hard to hear you though, Fish. Sorry about that.
All good.
So yeah, out with the blown motor. I heard class champion, class 10 is out. Hagel, I heard he was out as well. So it's going to be, I don't know. I think Luke, if he has no problems, I think he's going to be running away with it here, seeing the big gap they got here.
Yeah, honestly, he has a pretty big gap. He has almost a 10-mile gap, I think, is what it looks like, if these trackers are right. Oh, we might have lost Cody there.
Fuel,
there
tires, water. Anyone can stop, and we'll help them out if they're having any problems with water or hydration or anything. You got medics and everything here as well.
Awesome. Yeah, BFG Pits has always been around a long time. They're always down to help everybody out. That is one of the cool things about BFG. Actually, we can see, yeah, Rob Mack's tractor's kind of slow. It should be Rob Mack and then Mike Walser in the 89, but they're still a little ways out.
Yeah, I see some dust way out on the other side of the lake bed. Looks like they're about to drop onto it. So it should be probably another 4 or 5 minutes here. We should have the next trucks coming through.
10-4. All right, we will sit here and wait until they get a little closer. Well, once they come through, you should have a few in a row coming, so it'll be a lot closer. This Luke has a huge gap right here.
Gotcha. Yeah, the breeze is really nice here. If not, I think everybody would be sweating a little bit more. So 98 degrees, but there's probably a 15-mile-an-hour wind, and so that's helping out a lot.
Yeah, what did you say? How hot is it?
When I first got here about 45 minutes ago, it was 98 degrees in my truck when I pulled up.
All right.
And I heard yesterday it got up to about 110 here for the guys yesterday.
Well, pretty hot. Stay hydrated out there, everybody. All right, so we're still waiting on Walser and Rob Mack, as you can see on the thing here. Rob Mack's tracker hasn't updated for 3 minutes now, but this is really fast. So once they get on the lake bed, they should beat a Cody pretty quick. I'd say within 5 minutes at the most here.
You have earbuds? Earbuds. Look at the phone.
Yeah, I got regular headphones. I want to use it.
Yeah, would you?
Yeah.
There we go. So if you just joined us,
I'm
Cody
gonna try to get
Stewart.
some earbuds here so I can hear you guys a little bit better.
Okay, sounds good. Cody Stewart is at mile 145. He is at BFG Pit 1. We just saw Luke McMillan come by. Luke is right about here is where Cody is if you're looking at the map, right by this corner. So we're waiting on the next trucks to come. We have Rob Mack should be next, followed by Mike Walser, pretty close, and then it's going to be Andy McMillan following him. In about 5 minutes, we should have some trucks come by. So we'll just hang out here and bring you guys a couple more shots. In the meanwhile, I can put up the
earbuds.
also.
There we go. Now I got some earbuds and I hear you a little bit better.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yep, I got you.
All right, perfect. All right, yeah. Looking at the map, they're still a couple miles from you, but they should be coming pretty quick. We've got Rob Mack should be next. He might be to you any minute actually. You see any dust getting close?
Yep. Dust's getting a little bit close. His guys are starting to walk out here. He's got some chase guys right next to us, so they're starting to walk out.
All right. So once again, if you're just joining us, this is at mile 145. This is going to be Rob McCachran, second car on the road, coming by next. And then the 89 Mike Walser should be pretty close behind Rob Mack, within a couple minutes at the most. Luke has a huge lead. We saw Luke come by at least 7 minutes ago, probably. He has a massive lead going right now. Oh, Cameron's on here. He sees his navigator, Cody.
Right on. Listen, Cameron. Looks like it might have some dust coming.
Is that a helicopter coming too, or is that? Oh, that's just a flag.
No helicopter. Yeah, got the Mexican flag up in the air.
All right, so this is going to be Rob McCachran coming by any second now at mile 145. It'd be a good group of cars, actually. There's going to be about 7 or 8 cars within a mile of each other right now.
Yeah, way off in the distance, you can see him about dropping onto the lake bed. So there's a good chain of them coming.
All right,
Luke with a huge lead. So
massive lead. Looking at the tracker right here, look at for those of you guys at home, look at where Luke is, and look at where these other guys are. He has just built it in 150 miles too. That's just really impressive how big the lead he has. Looks like Cody's internet froze up for a second. He should be back. There we go. He's back. All right, so we're waiting for Rob Mack to come by here. Cody is currently.
All the BFG guys are ready. We just
Wi-Fi.
had some good lunch, and everyone's getting ready to put the fuel suits on in case anybody needs fuel service or tires when they come into the BFG pits here. Guys, Hank right there. Hank just made some great ham and cheese sliders. So he's the chef for here, and he's doing a great job. But yeah, we're just having fun. A little warm, nice breeze though. It's keeping it down. I just saw Kurt Leduc walking around a little bit. So I see Kurt pretty much anywhere in the middle of the desert. See him in Matomi Wash, all kinds of stuff. He's actually right over there. That guy comes out of nowhere.
What is he doing?
I don't know. He's chasing for somebody. He's got his truck over there with a tire in it. But
Perfect.
I don't know what he's doing. He just ends up in the desert and helps out anybody that needs help.
Yeah. Actually, here I'm going to bring up the score feed for a second here for you guys at home. It looks like that's the number 70 is stopped with the hood off right now. So the number 70, Harley Lettner and them, is stopped on course with the hood off. looking like they're having some issues. A quick update. And we're
I'm
back
starting to hear
road.
some helicopters.
All right, we're getting close. It should be Rob Mack coming by. This is impressive lead that Luke has. This lead is so massive. I honestly, I don't understand how he got such a huge lead already.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Is it 150 miles into the race, and to have a what is this over 10-minute lead? That's insane.
That dust close to us is a chase truck, so it's not the race cars yet, but I can see the race dust out in the distance a little bit.
Yeah, Rob Mack's tracker hasn't updated for a little while. That's kind of weird. But now it just did. Okay, he's at 139 right now. So still got a little bit to go here. I'm going to go back and show you guys at home what we're looking at. You can see Luke McMillan, massive lead way down here. Rob Mack second, Mike Walser third. Gustavo Vidoslo, the 21L, that's probably Ricky Johnson starting in there. He is way up. He's way up there. Tim Herbst. Andy McMillan hasn't updated for 6 minutes. His tracker is actually going to be behind the 89. Andy's actually going to be fourth on the road once his updates. You got a bunch more cars. Jurgensen, 37L, Mikey Lawrence, and Sam Baldy, all.
So next truck's probably 30 seconds out from coming.
Copy that. We just got another update that Polvardi is stuck in his pit. He's trying to get someone to pull him out. Interesting. Where would he be stuck at? Let's see if we can find him real quick. Cody, yell at me when you see somebody coming, and we'll go full screen for you.
Yep, we got about 10 seconds before Rob Mack's here.
Okay, here you go.
He's coming up right now.
Here he comes.
Yep. Full speed across the lake bed. Silt is just billowing behind him.
Yes, Bryce is out. Somebody just asked. Bryce had a blown engine, so Bryce Menzies is out of the race.
And there's Rob coming in right now. Full blast around the corner. There's a couple of his guys out there cheering him on. Here goes Rob.
All right, there we go. Second trophy truck on the road. Rob McCachran, the number 1. Now behind him.
Yeah, you can see the dust. Look at that dust.
The 89 should be really close, actually.
We actually picked the good side of the road. The wind is blowing the opposite way, so it would be pretty bad if we were on the opposite side.
Yeah. Got lucky on that one, I guess. All right, so...
Yeah, probably another... You can see their dust out there.
All right, well, he's waiting. I'm going to try to find Polvardi. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, yeah, look at this. Christopher Polvardi, for those of you guys at home. He is all the way back here now, stuck in a pit at mile 95. Not sure why he's pitting right there. That's kind of weird. He's literally stuck, physically stuck, and he's been passed by all these cars. So not good news for Christopher Polvardi. Go back to Cody here. We should have the 89 coming by any second. He says, Andy will get no points for this race. Correct. The points from Andy this race are going to Eric Doucette. That is who he is racing as this race. So Andy will get no points for this race.
All right, here comes the next. Wassler's going to be coming in here about 5 seconds.
All right, here we go.
Coming around the corner. It's on it. Is it Wassler or who's driving?
Mike
who started?
Walser,
I don't know
yes.
who started.
Mike's in there.
Gotcha.
He's going to
Looks like he's going a little slow. You overdid that corner a little bit. But he's getting on it right here. There you go. Looks like he's missing a tire in the hole, and his hood looks like he might have hit a couple trees or something. So it's kind of broken up, but he is missing a tire in the hole, so he had a flat somewhere.
We knew that. We watched him during my update. We saw him come to zero and get past, so I figured he got a flat tire, and that confirms it.
Then you got the maybe the Herbst helicopter up there. No,
should be,
might be for Wassler.
Andy. Should be Andy next.
Yeah, should be Andy's helicopter there.
He should be really close to him, too. He's about a mile and a half.
Here he comes. Here comes Andy. On it. Way faster on that corner than Wassler. one on the inside of it. There goes Andy right there, full speed.
Oh, he's on it.
Yep, Andy on it. Joe Gibbs motor sounding good. All the tires are still in the hole, so he's pushing.
Yeah, looks good. All right, so now it's going to be a couple mile gap, and then it's going to be either Jurgensen or Tim Herbst is going to be next, but it's going to be a couple minutes until they come. There's a little bit of a gap here. If you guys are just joining us, this is mile 145. Cody Stewart at BFG Pit 1 going live for us. We have Luke McMillan with a huge lead. First on the road, Rob McCackeren second, Mike Walser third, and then Andy McMillan gaining on Mike Walser. You just saw that. He's flying by in the fourth position right now. Then next it's going to be either Tim Herbst or the 44. It's hard to tell because they keep updating and piggybacking each other. And see a little bit. A couple miles till we get to where Cody's at.
Yep, I can see him way out from the distance here, but can't make out who it is yet.
All right. And let's go back. I'm going to check on Polvardi again for a minute. He is still 4 minutes ago. He hadn't got out of his pit yet, so big bummer for Christopher Polvardi. He was the first spec truck on the road. He pitted at mile 95 and got stuck in his pit, literally buried in his pit, and it looks like he is still there, so definitely not good. He's been passed by pretty much all of the spec trucks that were right around him. Big bummer for him. Hopefully he can get out soon and get going. The 62, Ryan Pullman, is also stopped. Looks like he is at mile 95. He's at 0 miles an hour. The Kevin Thompson entry that we just saw on the score feed is also stopped at mile 93.5 with the hood off, we saw, so they might be having steering issues again. That's what they had earlier. They had a steering issue. And that looks like that's about it right there. The Class 1, we got Brad Wilson behind the 168. And the other Wilson entry is somewhere here, 138. There's the other one. So good battle in Class 1 still. Looking back up where Cody is. They are about
got a couple trucks coming right now.
Here we go.
Yep. Looks like I think it might be the Herps. Looks like their helicopter, red helicopter, really low.
They should be really close to Jurgensen.
Next. Yeah. It looks like I can see both their dust. They're probably just on the outside of his dust. See another helicopter behind the Herp. So, yeah, they are maybe within 10, 15 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, pretty close. It looks like they're close on the tracker. All right, so once again, this is either going to be Herps or Jurgensen coming right here. We're going to find out real quick.
Thinking it's Herbst.
Okay. Here we go. Should be coming by.
No, Ampudia.
Okay.
Ampudia going by.
There's Ampudia. His tracker hasn't been working all day, so that answers that for us.
Ampudia looks like it's.
So Ampudia is running 5th. This is mile marker 145 where he's at right now. BFG Pit 1.
Does Ampudia's tracker ever work?
Yeah, he's kind of like Robbie, not too often. Yeah, some of the
I think this might be Jurgensen.
Nice job to everybody that called it.
Or no, is this Tavo? Or Valdosla Senior.
Wow, that tracker's way behind. Okay. See, folks, this is why you never count on the trackers, because a lot of times they are off from where they are. So looking at the screen here, look at the 21L just came by him, And these other, the 44 and the 19 have not come by yet. So definitely interesting. They should be doing any
Here
second.
comes, there's a 44, I believe. 44 coming right now. Renthal truck.
Well, too many people on the Starlink. It's slowing down.
Oh, man.
All right, so next should be the 19.
Still got me. Up here,
Yep.
yep. Here comes the 19 right now. And there's the 19.
All right, so the 19 just went by. All right, well, there's a big
Popping a little
gap.
wheelie.
There's a big gap until the next car, so we're gonna let you go, Cody. Thank you.
Cool.
Thanks for joining us.
Right on. Well, I'm gonna try to give you guys a little update later tonight at BFG Pit 3. I'm gonna try to get on there and give you guys another update there if I can get on. But yeah, everyone else be safe. It's getting warm and dusty out here, but we're gonna mosey on down the road as well and try to get some updates for you guys further down the track. So,
Awesome.
Thanks for having me on, and I'll see you guys a little bit later.
Okay, see you later, Cody. Thanks again. All right, so that was Cody there. Go back over here. If I can get it back on, there we go. All right, so as you saw, that was a look at mile 145. Everybody coming by there. We will let you guys go. I'm going to go to my next update, and we'll be back live in just 20 minutes. Here's a look at the score feed once again. Head over to Score International and watch their coverage, and we will be back at 1 o'clock with the next update here on Fishgistics. Hopefully, we get some more Starlink updates for you guys later. Brandon Walsh's Starlink is still working in his truck. That is his truck live right there in the race using his Starlink. So pretty cool to see it's holding up even for stuff it's not really designed for. So we'll be back. We'll see you at 1 o'clock with the next update here on Fishgistics. See you guys then.
Your locally owned Bill Alexander Ford has the vehicles you want. F-Series, Bronco, Expedition, Edge, Explorer, Escape, and Ranger. And try our mobile service for light maintenance. We will come to you. For a difference you can count on, visit us in person or go to BillAlexanderFord.com.